Hey guys, what's up? I'm Jules. Thanks for coming back for another weekly update. I hope you guys are doing well. It is almost the middle of June. How are we almost halfway through the year? I do not know. It is crazy. I am skating through, I think. But anyway, I did get some stitching done this week, I'm very happy to say, and I have some progress on some patterns with designing that I'm also going to show you guys. First up, I want to show you the stitching I've done on, this is my Colorado stamp. You kind of can't quite tell. Sort of. I mean, those are the mountains, and it's kind of in this dark green. It's like Rocky Mountain green, but it's maybe a third, 40% done or so. It's not full coverage, so I have a whole. If you like this one and you haven't seen the whole collection, there's actually a whole 50 state collection with every single state that's out there, which I like. I like them. I like the stamps. They came out really nice. Next up, I'm working on still this full coverage of the Vietnam War Memorial. Yeah, Vietnam War Memorial in DC. The one that's like the black, oh, I forgot, it's not onyx, is it? It's something, the granite, the black granite, whatever that is. That's without everybody's names on it. So this is a cross stitch that I'm working on. You really can't quite tell. If you can kind of see the black squiggly lines right here, those are names. This is actually, the light stuff is actually a reflection off the wall. So it'll make more sense the further along I get with this. But I did about 400 or 500 stitches on this one. It's full coverage, 2/1 full stitch. So yeah, I started it like a couple years ago, a year ago. And I'm like, I still want to work on it. I think it's going to be really cool. I don't know, I might give that one away when the time comes, but we'll see. Okay, so that's my stitching progress. I am working on a monochrome piece, but I can't show you guys because it's a secret. So I can't tell you. I shouldn't even have probably said anything. But anyway, so I've been working on designs, and I have 4 new designs that should be coming out here in the next 3 or 4 days or so. I can't promise they'll be out tomorrow, but I hope they'll be out very soon. The first one up is another chart that is continuation of all those the cities that I've been doing, the European cities. I have the city maps, the monochrome maps of London, Paris, Rome, Amsterdam, and now this one is Vienna. And so it's should be coming out here soon. I just got to do some fixing up on it, and it'll be ready to go pretty soon. Another black and white that I'm trying to make sure, I'm trying to see if it's good enough to go out. I had this, the Good Samaritan, which is ironic right now with the story, then when I tell you a little bit later. The Good Samaritan full coverage was a very large piece of a painting that was done. It's kind of in grayscale, but it's a very large cross stitch that I did. I didn't do it, but I did the pattern. And I also took part of it and made it a monochrome piece. So I thought that I would try and see if I can make that work. So I'm just throwing it up here to see if I can make it work, because I think it would just be a really cool, I don't know, just be a really cool thing to do. Then I have another stained glass one. This one's called, I just call this one Vintage Ship Stained Glass. And like I said, it's pretty similar to all the other ones, 300 by 300, roughly like 55 colors or so, but super colorful. I like it a lot. And then the last one, I might have shown this one last week, but I don't think I talked about it. This one is kind of a, I don't know if it's like an impressionist painting. I really don't know my painting styles. I really don't know those at all. But I'm calling this one July 4th in NYC or New York City. And it's just very artistic-y. And it's another big one. I don't remember exactly how big it is, but it's another big one with lots of colors. So I just like the look of it. I think it's got like a really nice splash of colors. Yeah, I think it looks, I like it a lot. So let's see. And I think that's it right now for what I have going that will be coming out sooner than later. Yeah, I think so. Okay, So, so that's that. I saw Ronnie put out a video. Ronnie Rowe put out a new video. Ronnie Rowe Designs. I saw his video the other day. He's working on some big cross-stitch stuff right now. And so he's got some big pieces that he's stitching on. He's getting a lot of stitching done. I wish I had his time, first of all. I'm not retired yet. And two, his patience and his focus, because I definitely lack both of those most of the time. So I think what would help me with my stitch is if I get back into listening to audiobooks. And I haven't found like a new audiobook series yet that I truly love. So if I were to find some books, I bet you I'd be able to get a lot of stitching done. Keep my focus on that. But right now, every time I stitch, I'll stitch for a while, then feel like, oh, I want to play a video game. And so I've been playing some, I play Anno, if you guys are at all. Anno 1800 is my favorite, sort of like building civilizations, trying to build multiple civilizations and bring them to prosperity and health and riches. And so, but anyway, so I'm working on that. What else is going on? What else is going on? Stitching wise, I think I'm good. The hubs for my birthday was a week and a half ago, got me these. I don't know if you guys know, I like Dave Matthews Band an awful lot. So this is it's a Chicago Bears tumbler thing, whatever, that I've been using for a while now, and the Bears thing has worn off. I need to get a Bears sticker back on here, but the Bears thing wore off, so we started putting Dave Matthews Band stickers on it, and he got me all these cute ones. And these are all like, you know, they're Charlie Brown, most of them Charlie Brown characters of the people who were in the band, the original band. And so I still need to find Dave's sticker is in here somewhere. I just need to find it, but I like the one of him just dancing and singing. So, but anyway, he got me a huge pack of them, so I was pretty excited about that. Yeah. So what else is going on? This is pretty much it, I think, as far as cool things going on. I had a bit of a crazy thing happen to me on the way home today. So if you've been around for a while, you know that I went to school to be a veterinarian, and I graduated, and I practiced for a very long time, and then I burned out, and I took a break from vet med. I wasn't sure if I'd ever go back because I was kind of overwhelmed with the stress of it. There were a lot of things that I haven't told you guys, but a lot of things that kind of happened, and so it you know, I just had to stop doing it I stopped doing it for like a year and a half, 2 years. But I kind of couldn't stop completely doing it because I really started to really miss it. It feels like a calling, and it always felt like a calling from when I was a little kid. And so I didn't want to actually get back into like working full time at a place. I'm not looking to rebuild client relationships. That's really difficult for me at this point. It's just I get too involved, and so I get too caught up. And so I've been doing relief work, which is like being a substitute vet. You just kind of go around and fill in at different places. So that's actually what I've been doing for the last 8 months or so. And physically, I had to stop working at the warehouse the job that I loved. I absolutely loved. And if my body hadn't broken down, I probably would still be doing it. But I, you know, this getting back into vet medicine has been good for me. It's been good for me mentally, emotionally, physically. And it's allowed me to kind of heal in some ways that I think I needed to heal from just all the stress from before. I don't know how long I'm going to do it. I try not to do it very often. I've been doing it a fair bit lately, just to kind of build up some funds. But I'm trying to like minimize what I'm doing now and just kind of relax and get back into it slowly, more slowly. But I was working over in to the west of downtown today, and I was coming home, and literally right in front of me, it was on a five lane road, and this little dog, probably at 35 pounds, little white dog, comes bombing across when everybody's trying to drive. Somehow 4 lanes cars miss him. I stopped. I saw him coming, so I stopped. The car next to me hit him pretty good. Fell down. He somehow popped back up, ran across to the other side of the road. He got hit again. And so at that point, the light had turned. We were trying to move. I didn't see him after that. And I went down and I was like, crap. And I pulled a quick U-ey in the middle of the road with all the traffic and was a big jerk trying to get back to the intersection. And basically, by the time I got there were like 5 or 6 people that kind of wrapped him up in a blanket. He was still alive, but really messed up. And so thankfully I got out of my car and I was running over and they're all like huddled around him and they're like, what do we do? And they're like, I don't know, I guess we got to get him to a vet. And I ran up and I'm like, I'm a vet. And they all went, thank God. And so I just had him, put him in the car and ran him down to an emergency clinic. And thankfully they were able to contact his parents. So at least they were going to know kind of what happened to him, but I didn't really have a lot of hope. I'm just glad that I'm sure that they gave him a lot of pain medicine as soon as he got there and he could just kind of go unconscious, and then hopefully his parents get there and whatever they decide to do. But that's never happened to me before. I've never had something happen like right in front of me like that with an animal before. So it was crazy. It was crazy. Like my husband says, sometimes these things are just kind of meant to be, even though it's the kind of thing that I would prefer never to see. But I'm probably, of all the people that were in that area, I was probably by far the best one to take care of that. So, yeah. Anyway. So I'll probably play video games tonight. Just kind of chill. And, but maybe I'll get to some stitching. I got to get some patterns done. And, I have a pattern somebody's waiting on that I got to finish. And, yeah. So I think that's it for now. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Not really. We're doing great. Hubs and I are doing fantastic. He is in a new job that he loves. He switched jobs a little while back and took a move up and signed on with a much better company and is doing really cool work now. And he is happy as can be. And I am feeling better. My sleep has gotten a lot better. I got a new sleep doctor who actually listens to me and gives me suggestions on how to make me feel better. And so we've been changing some things up and doing some stuff, and I definitely feel like I'm getting better sleep. I'm still not there, but I'm about 75% there. So anyway, we only have about 5 or 6 weeks till training camp starts for football, and about 2.5 months till it starts. So all right, I am going to let y'all go. I hope I didn't bum you out too much by the story of the dog, but hopefully, like I said, whatever happens, I hope he's not in any pain right now. So you guys have a great time stitching, whatever you're doing. Have a great day. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you guys soon.